congratulations. You gave a iconic speech to close the old stadium in 2008. How would you compare today's experience and just the preparation that went into making this speech?
Oh man, so it's a little bit different. This one's a little bit longer, Brian. So, and also you're trying to capture a 20+ year professional career, which is difficult to do. It's impossible to do it in a short period of time. So, I try to touch on a few things that I thought was important, but like I said, there's still a lot of people I got to reach out to personally and make sure they understand how I feel about them and the important role that they played in my career.
Our next question comes from Sweeney Murty. Sweeney, please unmute yourself.
Hi, Derek. Congratulations.
Sweeney, thank you.
There have been a couple of times in your career where you only admitted you were nervous after the fact. And I'm thinking about your last game at the stadium or your 3,000th hit. So now that this is over, how did you feel going into it? Ted Simmons was telling us he only felt this way before Game 7 of the World Series. So how did that go? And what was it like for you actually having fans there? Because that was a possibility only a few months ago that it wasn't.
Yeah, I think let me start with, being unsure of what the ceremony would actually look like. That took some time because, originally we were gonna do it and it was going to be in an auditorium and there was no fans going to be there. Your family couldn't even be there. And then to actually have the fans show up today. Look, I mean, it's in the middle of the week. It's Jewish holiday, COVID, kids are in school. So to have this number of fans show up, I really appreciated it. But when it comes to the speech, I wasn't nervous coming here today. You start listening to, the other speeches before you, and you're looking at their family members and they're starting to show some tears. And, I tried not to establish long eye contact with my family when I was speaking because I didn't want to lose it. So, I say there's butterflies right before you go up, but I wouldn't say I was necessarily nervous.
Now, the next question comes from Tyler Kepner. Tyler, please unmute yourself.
Okay. Hey, Derek, congratulations.
Thank you, Tyler.
You've been an all-star, you've been a superstar for a long time, but this is obviously the ultimate. And now that it's here and you've had a chance to be around the other Hall of Famers, be part of that team, is there a different feeling that sets in, a different kind of reality for you than you've ever had before?
I think it will, Tyler, when I leave here, because we have the dinner with just the Hall of Famers. And, that's something that I'm really looking forward to. I've got a chance to speak to a few of them, not in a big group setting and meet their families. But I think at least that's what I've been told as well. That's when it's going to really hit you, is when you're in there and you're having the dinner and it's the only members of the Hall of Fame.
Our next question comes from Alex Brasky. Alex, please unmute yourself. Alex, can you hear me? All right, we're going to move on and take another question from Ken Scott. Ken, please unmute yourself.
Hey, Derek, congratulations.
Thank you.
To get it back to the fans, I mean, you see those fans, they're cheering for you. And I know you played briefly here in the Capital Region at the Albany Colony Diamond Dogs. Yeah, they see those fans out there, just the emotion and the love that they give you. How special is that feeling?
Yeah, look, we've grown up together. A lot of these fans, I debuted when I was 20 years old. I retired when I was 40. I mean, these 20 years, and I've said it before about Yankee fans, they watch every day. They live and die with how the Yankees perform on the field. So they've seen me grow up. And, I think, I've been a part of, their childhood up into their adulthood. And, the Yankee fans appreciate their history. That's what makes it so special. That's what makes the organization so special. So to have that number of people come out here, like I said, all things considered, I'm glad I had a chance to share that experience with the fans because they're a big reason why I'm here today.
And the next question we're going to take is from Dylan Kuhn. Dylan, please unmute yourself.
Hey, Derek, I know it's a chant you've heard many times in your life, but I guess just how good was it to be able to hear that Derek Jeter chant once again today here in Cooperstown?
Yeah, it felt good, man. You forget about how good it feels. It's been a while. I'm trying to think the last time I heard that many people chant it, was at a game, maybe one of our, maybe it was the 96 reunion possibly. So yeah, it always feels good, man. It's you play the game for a long time and ever have that many people chanting your names, it's a special feeling. It's humbling, right? But it's a special feeling and you tend to miss it when you don't hear it anymore.
And we got time for one or two more questions. Next one's from Dylan Balsamo. Dylan, please unmute yourself.
Hi, Derek. Congratulations again. Not to say I know everyone has. We talked about the fan support here today, but you very clearly had a lot of friends here today, former teammates. We all saw Michael Jordan here today. What do those relationships and the fact that you were able to see all those people here today say about you and the success you've had and the relationship you've formed in your career?
Well, look, I have a very good group of close friends, and they come from all walks of life. And I was lucky that a few of them were able to make it. I know more wanted to come, but all things considered and circumstances, people were here in spirit. But anytime you have people that you've played with for a long time, you've looked up to, you shared stories with and experiences with, and for them to come out and show that support. One of the special things about today is you get a chance to share it with your family. You get a chance to share it with your friends because they know more about you than most other people.
And our last question is going to come from Malika Bobino. Malika, please unmute yourself.
Congratulations, Derek.
Thank you very much.
So you've reached the pinnacle of your career. Obviously, this closes the chapter as you as a player. How satisfied are you with that? And what's next?
Man, of course I'm satisfied. You're right. This is as high as you can go in terms of a playing career. So it doesn't get any more special than this. There's no other awards or accolades you can receive. So from a playing career standpoint, man, I guess, yeah, it does close the chapter. What am I looking forward to next? Obviously, what I'm doing down in Miami, but also family. And I talked about my parents quite a bit, and I'm looking forward to raising my girls now and being there to support whatever dreams they have. So I think those are the two things that I'm looking forward to most now.